old man, Randy Savage. And this is the bravest woman ever to enter a wrestling ring. And I'm gonna send the honky-tonk man on the first bus back to Disgraceland, yeah.
What a whiner that Macho Man is.
The 24th light arm, the largest arm in the world. I'm gonna shake, rattle, and roll you, brother. Now I want you to remember one thing, honky-tonk man. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Want a shot at The Rock tonight? You beat The Rock tonight, and you go on next week and get a shot at The Rock WWE Undisputed Championship. That was disrespect.
It's like the most important man in the world standing here, and you got a conversation going with each other. Now, explain about you. Put that thing down.
Just say something right here. You come out here running your mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Hail to Friday night's Royal Rumble. It's gonna be an interesting one. It's been a fun week. You know, you would think the news has been light, but I think most things have kind of shot under the radar.
Shake-ups.
Yeah.
Shake-ups.
I would like to say first and foremost, welcome to Joker Voice, who joins me. I was very sick for Monday night. I could not do it. Like I literally had
sick of taking the abuse that Rose murked Jack.
Not sick of that, trust me. Look, I'll admit, Rose did not kill Jack. However,
she killed him.
She met up with Jack in the afterlife, not her husband of 3 kids. It's kind of fucked up.
Oh, that is
so shout out to Shanti who was on JT Late Night with Cap for pointing that out. So Joker, how you doing, man?
Oh, doing good. I've actually been watching some good movies over the last couple days. Just recently on Amazon, yes, that wonderful place. They have added the Northman to their slate now.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it's an amazing film. I watched that for the 7th time, and then
I'll have to check that out again.
And then HBO Max added the Menu.
Velma. I kid. They added
the Menu with Ray Fiennes and Anya Taylor-Joy. It's an interesting film, but it's damn good.
I have not seen that. I will definitely give that one a watch. Lastly, go ahead.
Well, I just want to say, Kat.
Yeah.
Great showing on Nina Infinity.
That's what I was gonna say right there.
Thank you.
Not like Adam Sasser. Like, okay. Apparently that was like a meme too. Like he thought that like people would understand. Like, yeah, the seal clap. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, I got that from. I don't remember what the fucking movie was, but it's like, dude, like, what are you 100? Like, who gets that?
Hello, fellow kids.
Kat serves the corpus. And she did great on Nina Infinity, which we love to see. We love to see all of us, move up and do better. And like I said, like I told Kat beforehand, Nina is just a person just like all of us. She's got a bigger audience right now. Like it's not a big deal. And quite frankly, just have a talk and have a great show.
Yep.
How you doing?
I just, it's like when I see them on Twitter, the two people I think that I would really like to meet were Nita Infinity and Melanie Mac, because somebody actually commented one
Melanie
of my
Mac, go
videos.
boom!
Yeah, and they were like, one person commented on one of my and they're like, "You're imitating her." I was like, "No," but apparently we got a lot in common. I'd love to meet her one time.
And you being on breaking the narrative, you're one step closer to that.
Well, also you were very prominent on Tuesday night's main event for a long time. And obviously, you know, they went a little bit of a different direction and stuff like that with
Right.
you know, restructuring with panelists, and there's nothing wrong with that. You were
Yeah.
still, you know, there are people on Geeks and Gamers that I
Mhm.
still see every once in a while asking about you, like, hey, you know, how's you know the Hijabi Gamer doing? So
Tell them to watch us on Friday.
Well, tune in then.
Yeah, they should tune
So-
in to Friday. This one's cool. I like it better here because Tuesday night. Don't get me wrong, Tuesday night's main event was awesome, but you guys are more awesome because it's smaller. You can see what people are saying. You guys are actually. I consider you guys. I don't know the other guys as much as you guys, so I consider you guys my friends.
of course.
So, like, if I
Absolutely.
would ever meet you guys, it would be awesome. You'd get a nice big hug out of me and everything. So that's the difference. I look forward every Friday to hanging with you guys.
One day we'll get there. Trust me. Like it's all
Plug
community.
and chug.
It's or to use Gary's terms, because I know he doesn't like community, and I'm almost kind of like sick of that term too. After you see too many people on Twitter, you know, I enjoy the fellowship. You know, but let's jump into the chat here real quick.
Hello.
Shadow, of course, says first. Suck it, Larry. Natalie
Lawrence
says
is not in the chat, so
no, but it'll resonate. Trust me.
I know what it is. I know.
Samuel will probably take a screenshot later.
Sure.
Natalie says, "Good Friday evening." Yes, of course. Skipped yours. Sorry, dude. Hell the chat. Let's do the damn thing. Yep. And I said, hang on to your butts because, yeah,
We're going to Jurassic Park.
Hell to the no, you're just gonna want to hang on to your butt. Oh, Shadow has a question. Joker, you ain't pregnant no more?
That never happened.
There's pictures.
Lies. All lies. Zatanna, that little bitch.
I'm just saying, you gave birth to
I did not. I did no
a mud baby.
I did no such thing, sir.
Northman is glorious. We need more of it and less Velma. Well, you're gonna get a lot of Velma tonight.
Wait, I would look a crossover between Velma and the Northmen. It would end with I haven't seen it yet, with swords and no Velma.
I don't know how to process. So, Kat.
Yes.
I have to ask. What was your favorite moment of the week on Twitter?
Loving
Mike?
watching the fact that 99% of the responses to people saying don't buy Hogwarts Legacy, everyone going, yeah, I bought it. I highly recommend if you've bought the maximum number of copies you can buy. There's always the officially licensed merchandise, you know, the hats, and I got my own. You know, I should go get it. I've got the Hogwarts Ravenclaw robe, and apparently someone called me disgusting, so now I need to buy a Hogwarts jacket to throw in his face.
You don't have to go get that. I don't know what Joker's doing, but I know this has been your favorite moment on Twitter.
Oh, right. That one. Oh, God. The worst part is I've been to Jersey City. I have my family has friends in I went to school in Jersey City. Marvel's basically saying that we're dirty argument. Thank you, Marvel. I really appreciate that.
Oh,
nice.
All
right, I got it.
I know, shocking, right?
All right, no, not really. I don't have any Harry Potter merch, so y'all do what you got to do. We'll have to wait till Kat gets back because she went
Death Eater tattoo.
I got my Ravenclaw robe.
She went nuclear on this.
Yeah,
No,
I'm going
no,
Ravenclaw. Wait, which one is it? Where is it?
no, 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 no.
It's on your left side. There you go.
Yeah, Ravenclaw.
Nice. All right. All right.
Do we need to play Feed in the Ducks? That's the thing, by the way.
Wow.
That's legit, Shadow. That is legit. I got it off of the Harry Potter. Oh, you mean the stupid? It looks legit.
I have cats that are being terrorists, but that's okay. Nobody cares. So I don't know why you're still on screen. Sorry, my bad. I failed to click back, but it's so great. From what's up? What's up, Vanquish? AZ, John, how you doing, man? It's good to see ya. Natalie Cat is my new hero. Well,
thank you. One thing let me just give you guys a 101 on the basic Arabic language. Arabic is a gendered language. Mosque in Arabic is masjid. Masjid is masculine. So I guess that answers that question.
Most languages on the planet are gendered languages.
Are you sure? God
damn it. بتكلم عربي تفكرني انا مش بس بتكلم عربي انا رحت مساجد شفت مساجد.
I like it.
Let's see. Latin, which represents most of your Romance languages, gendered.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the best way to show
German, Spanish, French.
German is Slavic based.
Well, the best way to put it is this way: I'm not technically
and I would not call German a romantic language.
No, it's not. But it is. It's
more guttural.
Yeah, it's a gendered language, much like Russian is.
Slavic.
But to
to
go into detail about this. So from Sierra Whiskey, the Dark Web, Miss Marvel #2 has a sentient mosque for the those pesky damn Islamic people that won't go away.
Those Muslims who
damn Muslims upset about being misgendered.
They can't drag Muslims in it any other way because you cannot.
They could.
You don't understand. You cannot be a Muslim and non-binary. Like I was talking to my father about it. You can't. You cannot function on a practical level because there are rules. For example, one that people don't know: men can't wear gold in Islam. Women wear gold. Men don't. What are you going to do? Wear gold one day and not wear gold the next day? Go to the women's section one day. Go to the men's section.
Hey, are you goldophobic?
I'm a woman. I can wear all the gold I want.
Don't be goldophobic, okay?
You can't wear gold.
So from the main screen right here, I'm not. I don't either. But I'm gonna read this. I just hope I'm not too late. Excuse me, brother Mosque. Apparently, there's a dude on the shoulder right here. I don't know.
I think.
Yeah, no, we're gonna read this. We're gonna read this because, Kat, you're Muslim.
Really? I didn't know.
Sorry, I'm late. I had an important call. We talking about the tranny mosque syndicate.
I hate these people so much right now.
Oh God. Yes, we are.
This makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. I didn't mean to. I don't want to make it big.
And of course, and was that Miles, who is not Spider-Man?
It kind of looks like Miles, possibly. I have not read this, so this is all fresh.
Who is not Spider-Man?
Exactly. Miles Morales is Miles Morales. Just look at the pictures of his action figures. Why do you automatically assume I'm a brother and not a sister? A mosque. We jump over here. I prefer the non-gendered name JCM. That's Jersey City. Yes, so this is a Muslim man, by the way. Yes, I understand and apologize. Well, you always got to apologize. I hope the mosque forgives him. We just wanted to ask why you are climbing the skyscrapers of New York. Isn't it obvious? I'm trying to get away from the Muslim community of Jersey City.
That's the thing that bothered me even more. The misgendering was stupid and dumb. It's the I'm trying to get away from the Muslim community of Jersey City. Excuse me?
Well, congratulations. You've been lumped into the group with Jews and Christians now. You guys are racist and most likely transphobic and bigoted. So cheers. I don't have a drink, but I got some Gatorade, so cheers.
Bring the meteorite.
I'd say l'chaim or mazel tov. L'chaim.
Well, since I'm the only one here, I'll do it for both of you.
Samuel says this whole page shits on Muslims and thinks it's include. Yeah, you're 1000% right.
Oh, don't get me started on this. Major company, major corporation, just shit cans somebody for. Oh, and they're so diverse and inclusive.
Just finish reading it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's super inclusive. I'm enjoying the inclusivity. We're not done. We still have 4 frames. So, apparently
keep in mind, Marvel Comics owned by Disney.
Yeah. Marvel Comics. They make a mess in the bathrooms. What?
Yeah, they basically said that Muslims in Jersey City make a mess in the bathrooms. Thank you, Marvel, for calling me a dirty person. I really appreciate that one.
What are they trying to say, that like y'all are like homeless people just spewing shit on the wall? What are you talking about? They argue with each other constantly about what day it is going.
Eid. It's the Islamic holiday.
Eid. Okay, say it again.
Eid. Eid. Just say Eid.
Eid.
Just Eid.
Okay, Eid.
That's good. That's good.
All right. Well, I'm trying to learn cat, but you're fucking killing me. She just won't work with me, folks.
I know.
That's how inclusive the Muslims are.
Well, you just told me you're bigoted, transphobic, and not inclusive. So
I mean, well, you know, living it up to it.
Yeah.
To be when it's supposed to be a joyous holiday, and the older men on the board cling to their authority when they should be training the next generation. Here comes Spider-Man for whatever reason, and a Miss Marvel comic. Peace be upon you. Can I ask what the situation is? Our community is so prone to infighting that we've ostracized our own mosque.
Let me just explain one thing about the holiday. The Muslim holidays are based on the moon. So usually you don't know except a couple days in advance. So some people, it's now more unified. But there were times where you would literally have like one mosque celebrating the Islamic holiday on one day and another. And honestly, it's part of the charm. Nobody really got mad about it. You know, you knew, oh, okay, they're doing it tomorrow. We're doing it today. Big whoop. And then they make it seem like, oh, it's a Muslim thing that you have infighting. Excuse me, you have any group of people, they're all going to argue. But eventually, I mean, my father's been a part of Muslim mosques. He's a part of several mosques. He leads prayer in several mosques for decades. He hasn't there's arguing, but point out a church that doesn't have arguing. Point out a business where the management don't have disagreements.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I like Samuel's comment. See how they couldn't spell
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, I was messing up. Assalamu alaikum. And then you say Assalamu alaikum. Or I think I fucked that last part up. It's been a while since I've said it. Cat's probably gonna be like going, yeah, you did okay, but you know, it's
no,
all right.
You did fine. And I'm not the type to get all but no, Look,
No, Cat's very kind, unless it comes to Marvel.
no, because they literally are saying that the people that I went to school in Jersey City for a year.
Mm.
You're basically
Yep.
telling me that the people that I know, you're telling me that I am a dirty person who shits on the walls. And I mean, it's not like you're talking about millions of people or how many Muslims do you think there are in Jersey City? And you call yourselves inclusive. And the worst part is the hypocrisy, because you have everyone getting butthurt over Hogwarts Legacy because how dare J.K. Rowling accept biology and go, yeah, I don't want to be called a menstruating person. But no, the boycott of Hogwarts Legacy is okay. But when you come along and you start trashing all over Muslims, oh, it's okay because they're Muslim.
Well,
and it's
Kat,
worse with the Christians and the Jews. I know Christians are getting it far worse.
No,
Well-
I just say this. Welcome to the club. We
Right.
bring you in with open arms because we're all people of the book, and they hate the book.
No, well, I've had this
And-
before. That's the
and-
other thing. I mean, I was going to
But
point out.
Kat, this tracks because if you remember, Mulan shot in mainland China, right next to a isolation camp of the
Yeah.
Uyghur Muslims.
Hey, re-education now. They're getting educated there. They got
No,
books
no,
and,
they're-
Wait,
and
yeah,
this is
No,
because
no,
because
no
they're being
jumpsuits.
because they're being trained to concentrate.
No, but the thing is, and you're all saying welcome to the club. This has happened before. I was actually going to post on Twitter, #Hogwarts Legacy. Hey, you whiny babies, go look at the Call of Duty movies that came out in 2001 and after. Who was the villain in those video games? We've been trashed on before. There was a mosque in, I think it was Tennessee, where they were trying to make a mosque, and the people sued and claimed that Islam wasn't a religion, so it didn't fall under First Amendment rights. So I've already been through this BS before.
Well, Kat,
I'm a freedom of speech absolutist. I have no problem with it. Do whatever you want. The story's so stupid and they're selling so badly. Fine with them. My issue is the goddamn hypocrisy. If you switch a pride flag for the American flag, you ban people. But if you call Muslims dirty and you insult, then oh yeah, it's okay because they're Muslim.
well,
All
Kat,
over again. I had to deal with this bullshit 20 years ago.
Well, Kat, the Muslims were only hip as long as the club could use them.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry again. Like I said, it's just that
No,
No,
that's
no.
why you're here, and it's why I brought it up, because fuck these people. They're dirty. They're actually dirty, disgusting, vile human beings.
And they are the ones who are actually the racists.
Yeah.
They are the racists. They are the misogynist. They are the ones who are not as progressive as they think because they're actually regressive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think the thing is that really, it's like I didn't even read the whole thing at first. I read the whole thing about misgendering. Then I'm like, wait a minute, Jersey City? It would have been. It's even more personal than if it had been some random area in another part of America. Jersey City is a real place. There is a Muslim
Very
community in Jersey.
specific.
Yeah, so it's not like, oh, we hate all Muslims or we're insulting all Muslims. It's Jersey City.
JT. Let's say hi to JT because we love
Hello,
JT. JT Gunn late night with Cap. He had a great interview. I still will never admit the fact that Rose was complicit in Jack's murder, but however, however, it was screwed up that
she was marked.
she didn't go back to her husband of 3 kids.
Because Rose is a hua.
She's not a whore.
No.
She's a
She
hooter.
didn't go to Jack. I don't care. Come on. If she's been married to this guy
She's a
for
hooter.
decades and she has 3
She's a
kids
hooter.
with the guy, I'm more likely to lean towards, yeah, she completely, totally forgot about Jack. She was with him, what, a day, 2 days?
It was that peasant D.
But
peasant D
Jack did save her life.
at the expense of his. If she truly loved him, she would have gone down with him.
Whoa. Shots fired.
How dare you besmirch the name of House Targaryen?
Oh, shots fired.
Do not ever besmirch the great house of Targaryen.
So
we will, or we will rain down on you with fire and blood.
Rose is a trick. He says I'm not. Sounds like Monday night's gonna be spicy. Okay, so you know what? Let's lead into a slightly smaller topic, but definitely still around. Fucking Christ. Rose thinks brown people are dirty.
Wow. Ooh, and we're just gonna divert from murder to racist. Okay, good. I like it.
Well, you know, Samuel's got the beat on. So let's talk about something that's in the news because you know everybody loves Ezra Miller from one of our favorite. This is a short article, so it's not
variety.
Yeah. One of you know most people's favorite publications. It's not like they have a slight bias or anything like that at all.
Well, I mean, again, this is
club?
one of the big three of the trades. This is
Hey, Logical Spock, how you doing, buddy?
What's up there? So they really don't. There's not a lot of investigative journalism here. They basically just parrot what the studios do want them to say.
They probably got a nice donation.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that there'll be more information about this. But so Ezra Miller, who
Shadow, do you stop? You do not speak on House Targaryen like this. Baby nuts.
Ezra Miller pleads guilty to trespassing, faces 1 year of probation and a $500 fine. Not to mention that you know it was actually technically previously burglary, but you know what are you gonna do? Appearing in a courthouse in Bennington, Vermont, the Fantastic Beasts and the Flash star accepted a plea deal to avoid jail time. He needs to go to jail.
Okay. He's not going to.
No, of course not. He's part of the club. He's part of the club. Yeah, he's part of the club.
And again, he knows what he knows. He can tell a certain person by how their dick looks. So,
wait, what? What?
Ezra got passed around as a child.
No. I think that JT saying that you should name your baby Ezra.
I think JT should just go fuck off.
The lovely Sherry, hello, welcome, thank you.
Hello, Sherry.
Baby nuts, yeah.
Baby nuts.
Howdy, Sherry.
Hey, Shadow, it's okay. $20 is $20. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
It's never going to get old. That is never going to get old.
Nope.
The look on his face.
Nope.
Like, no, they can't be true, but it is.
I just go back to there was a director that went cut, print.
I mean, we could play this for you if you want.
I just want them to fall off into the water.
You were so handsy, I swear to God. Wow. JV is a murderer confirmed. Excuse me, dear boy. Do you not know who I am?
Wait, you didn't know that?
Dear God, the clown. The clown prince of crime. The only clown who I want their numbers is Ronald McDonald.
there's a never mind. I'm not going to talk about a statue of
I want his numbers.
Ronald McDonald that appeared outside of McDonald's. I think it was like supposed to be like artistic, but looked like something out of a fucking nightmare. He must pay a $500 fine and face 1 year of probation as part of the plea deal. Miller agreed to 41 conditions, which includes no drinking.
Oh, good luck with that.
Random drug tests and a commitment to continue seeking mental health treatment. What in the dick? Are you kidding me?
Well, for one, here's the thing: a $500 fine. He spends $500 like I spend $5.
Yeah.
Probably more about you. He spends 5,000 like you spend 5. Miller 30. Who's super fucked up because he's been passed around Hollywood more than Seattle Slew, was accused of entering a neighbor's.
He's been ridden more than Seattle Slew.
Thank you. That's the reference. Awesome. Still works, but yeah, house and stealing several bottles of alcohol from their pantry last May. So, burglary.
Mm-hmm.
The actor was initially charged with trespassing, burglary, and I think petty larceny. Would be what they're with the latter 2 charges being now dropped. Had those charges not been dropped, Miller could have faced a maximum sentence of 25 years in prison. Then do it.
Here's the thing. Warner Brothers is paying a bunch of people off, including the plaintiffs. Because if he's in jail for 25 months, guess where he's not going to be on any press tours?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
for the Flash.
Sorry, they addressed that. Trust me. Tyler the Redbeard. Nice Seattle Slew reference. Yeah. So here we go. From Miller's attorney, Ezra Miller, pled guilty this morning to a misdemeanor unlawful trespass in Vermont Superior Court and accepted the conditions imposed by the court. Ezra would like to thank the court and the community for their trust and patience throughout this process, and would once again like to acknowledge the love and support he has received from their family and friends, who continue to be a vital presence in his ongoing mental health. Dude, fuck this guy. I'm going to skip to the end because as Joker said, the actor is still set to star in Warner Brothers' The Flash, the superhero's first solo film, debuting in theaters June 16th.
And only. So for all you folks out there still trying to cling to this, they're keeping Ezra. No, they're not.
No. After that movie drops, his ass is done.
Right. After the 4 films that are slotted for this year, these are all dead-end storylines. They're not going anywhere. They are done. And then everything associated with Snyder is done.
Mm-hmm. So I would like to posit an idea to Joker, who we've talked about this many times. That when a show is successful, what is the first thing that usually happens when people like a show? They're on board with it. Doesn't have a whole lot of nonsense in it. What usually happens?
They usually get greenlit for a season 2.
In a sense, yes. But also, what happens after that?
Then the haters come out because they try and dig into people's past and say, "Oh my God, 25 years ago, you said this."
Close. You'll see.
Okay.
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You dare do this to me? I'm ready to...
That was not the eye! McMahon is out! McMahon is...
Oh God, no! Please
Okay, this
stop.
is so tired. This is such a. Okay, I'll let you.
From the usual
And then
From the
Robert
usual
Ray-
suspects, yeah, I know you are. That's why I brought this up. From the usual suspects, when something is successful, they have to try to put
Oh,
their
God.
just the tip of their whatever into it. It's not too late to make Wednesday Addams queer. Season 2 could change everything about Wednesday. This literally came out 8 hours ago from Collider. Again, one of the usual suspects. Just like Variety, these people are screwed up. We will just real quick. It's official. The favorite child full of woe is confirmed for season 2 on Netflix. The creepy and kooky Wednesday Addams, Jenna Ortega, who's done a phenomenal job. Skipping forward, the first season chronicles Wednesday Addams attending Nevermore Academy, an institute for outcast freaks and monsters. While Wednesday is learning to coexist with her roommate Enid, Emma Myers, navigate bullies and try therapy for the first time. A monster called the Hyde emerges and takes on blah blah blah. We all know this. Skipping forward slightly, totally normal things to be dealing with as a 16-year-old. This will be another theme later on. Wednesday showrunners reveal their expectations for season 2. One of the that fans have been anxiously hoping for, fans, by the way, is the opportunity to add queer storylines among the
No, the fans are not.
We are sick of it.
You stupid fucking perverts.
Oh, we're not even to Velma yet. You guys go nuts. I'll be slightly back. I hear cats being rowdy.
Cat, go first, please.
I'm just gonna say I'm sick of this. I am truly 100%. Everything has to be queer. Why? Just give it a rest. You realize that people are this is not how you make friends. This is not how you make people like you. If I were to, I made this example. If I came onto YouTube every day and started whining about how there aren't enough Muslims on television, Muslim representation, make Batman Muslim, make Superman, people will hate Muslims. Do you want us to hate you this much? I am so sick of it. Everything has to be queer. Why? Why are they doing this? No, I mean, it's almost like the whole kids with the kids in the school, they're trying to make everybody queer. Why? I am so sick to death of this. And you think the Hogwarts Legacy thing, they would learn a goddamn lesson, because clearly the game is selling like crazy. So clearly people are fucking fed up.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Those of you in Hollywood, you blue-haired land whales,
Yes.
you scissoring hens, you fucking cows, who haven't, and most of you are, most of you are probably white liberal, the women, who haven't gotten a dick in years, sipping on your box wine. This is one of the most. Samuel, you're not wrong, sir. This is all part of a plan, and this goes into so many things. The Great Reset. This is why they are grooming children. This is grooming children. This is a young adult show.
Mm-hmm.
And this is such a tired current Hollywood trope, because for the modern audience, what you're trying to appeal to is so statistically small, it is statistically irrelevant. You fucking perverts. You clearly do not understand Wednesday Addams. Wednesday Addams is not interested in a relationship of any sexual kind. She's not really interested in having friends. She wants to be an island unto herself.
Yep.
Now, so the fact that she does have a connection or cares about something or has any caring or feeling for anyone other than her immediate family, and even that's tenuous at times, is called a character arc. Now, these are the women, they're friends. We have to make them gay because the fucking shippers, you fucking twits.
We're not even to the worst part of later.
Wait,
This is just tired. It is.
I apologize for the delay. I have two cats. There was that poor damn bug that wandered in out of the cold. I got I got the sliding glass door opened up like that much, to let the cool air in, because it's just like, if you're in Florida, you're going to take advantage of the free cool air. Wandered in, and I have two cats that are following this thing. I'm like, what are you guys doing? And it's like, yeah, that's what they're okay. So I don't know how far did you guys read any of this?
no.
No.
Oh, I heard the upset, because trust me, I feel you. So well, fucking Christ.
Okay. The Wednesday is a queer icon. Okay, just because gay men like Jenna Ortega doesn't make her queer.
No,
You fucking morons.
I think by the reception of the show, everybody likes Jenna Ortega portrayal of Wednesday. Also, at the same time, you weird pervs, she's not 16. She's over 20. She's an adult.
Right. Her character is 16. But again, this is fetishizing. And again, shocking Hollywood or Access Media is trying to make teens and stuff queer.
Oh, I just read ahead. With Wednesday's initial release, Netflix, before the fact, hosted a drag event called Wednesday with some of RuPaul's Drag Race alumni to perform in their best Wednesday-inspired looks.
Oh.
Okay.
Despite having an explicitly LGBTQ plus event, the series lacked almost all what? Okay, never mind.
Sorry, what?
Representation on the surface, except for the brief introduction of Eugene's moms.
Yep.
So it had the representation. You just didn't like the fact that like his moms were only worried after he got hurt. And it also showed a strong friendship between Eugene and Wednesday, because she got mad at him for not listening to her about the monster.
Right. And she felt guilt.
Yes.
Because he went off by himself.
Yes. Like that's a character that Wednesday actually identifies with as a friend.
Right. So let's put Eugene and the Wednesday as a couple then. Is that okay?
It'd be something to work towards. At least it's organic. It's something that was put together as a story arc, as Joker said. But here we go. Because of this, fans are relentlessly tweeting, blogging, and Instagramming about how they want to see the representation that they were essentially promised from the perception of the Wednesday. It's a drag event.
I understand this, but just because RuPaul puts together a drag event where drag queens dress up as the Wednesday, they're not the ones running the fucking show. You weren't promised shit.
Also, I'd actually watch a drag show where
so would I.
Where gay men dress up as men. Which I don't have a problem with drag, by the way. I really don't. But at this point, it's like it's getting to where it's like turning the screws in my brain. Right. Truthfully, it's not too late to add queer representation to the story, and here's why. Oh, they're gonna explain it. I love it when they explain.
I don't care. I don't care. Don't care.
Well, this last paragraph. Stay with me. This last paragraph. Wednesday Addams is an outsider and feels like no one understands her or can relate to her. A familiar allegory felt among teens of her age in the LGBT.
And not just teens who are LGBT, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All teens feel that, you idiots.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. Here's the thing. This is the thing about the Addams family. Okay, because it's put in a modern setting, people think that the Addamses are modern. No, they're not. They kind of live in their own time. They love classical music.
Like the 1930s.
Yeah, classical music. They have old world traditions, old Eastern European traditions. They're not big on tech. They're not big on tech. They live in a time. They live in their own little time, and that's the funny part of having them in a modern setting.
Mm-hmm. That's the humor. However, I think we could use a palate cleanser. So. Speaking of super gay.
I mean,
right?
again, how many of these folks who are writing this article have gone and watched the original black and white series with Carolyn Jones and John Astin? I
no.
could probably
none.
I could probably give it to you in round numbers. 0.
None, because I'll say this. As we've heard that the individuals included in the Last of Us Amazon, right? Or is it HBO Max?
HBO Max.
It's HBO. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I couldn't remember. It's like so many flip-floppy. Yeah. They were told not to play the games.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play the original game. Really?
Just like the writers of Rings of Power, they have admitted that they did not adhere, that they disregarded Tolkien lore.
Just real quick, Kat. I also like the fact too that when shows are successful, idiot companies like this write articles saying, "Hey, why House of the Dragon had the best queer stare down of 2022," and shows Alicent Hightower and Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Do these people think of anything other than queer sex?
No. They look at a franchise that has made it and people like and has been very successful, and they say,
"I hate it. Tear it down."
Well, exactly. They say,
"Burn it down.
If I bully them, they'll put my bullshit in the fucking show, and the normies and the people who liked it will have to literally guzzle it down like a giant fucking wiener."
No, seriously, who looks at two people staring at each other and goes, "Oh, they must be lovers"? These kids have never had friends in their lives.
No,
it's almost like they've never had the opportunity to have a non-sexual relationship. My God.
Okay, Kat. We are talking about zealots here. These are cult members.
This is Hollywood, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shit.
Club.
I just saw that. That did nothing as a palate cleanser. Sorry, dude. I don't think I have a whole lot of palate cleanser tonight.
What's up? What is up, Miss O'Rourke Joe? What's up, Miss O'Rourke Joe Hansen?
That is quite the name.
It is.
Hey all. McKailin O'Rourke Johnson.
I think she's from Norway. So.
Yeah, I think because it has umlauts, it's McKailin O'Rourke Johnson. Welcome. Never seen you in the chat, but God bless you for being here.
She is a regular on Abysmal Music things.
Okay, yep. Shadow knows her. So Shadow says Irish. Not with the umlauts. There's no way. Umlauts are Icelandish, they're Swedish, they're Nordic, and German.
Okay.
Oh, yes, okay. Yep. She's Irish and Norwegian by birth. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Nice. my German my German language paid off with the anyway. So I'll God, we're gonna finish this and then we'll move on.
But every one of these seems to have the same thing. Is everybody in Hollywood just crazy ass gay dudes and gay women humping each other and switching gender every other week?
No.
Hold on, real quick. This one's not Hollywood. This is the Access Media who are trying to cudgel the showrunners into Alfred Goff and Miles Miller who did Smallville. So they're actually trying to write it. The horror genre has been widely regarded as a queer genre because of The Monster Within.
No, it hasn't.
Never. We're gonna leave it at never. And feeling that those in the queer community experience as they're discovering their sexuality. How does that make you a monster? You weirdos! Many of the earliest works of horror, such as Dracula, Bram Stoker, were written about queer authors to express their innermost selves that were labeled as freaks or
no.
Where is Mags? When we need her?
No, you're making everybody in history gay. Shut up. This may come as a shock, but the majority of people are not gay.
No.
Well, if you skip forward just like a line and a half, even at the Academy, Wednesday still feels as if she is an outsider compared to her peers.
By design!
Which helps to propel her further into her place as a queer icon.
No!
To any teen or adult questioning or living in the closet, it is deeply relatable to see Wednesday skim by with friends, but still know that you're a little different and be worried about being
No!
I explained this right at the beginning.
I
explained this at the beginning. Wednesday doesn't even want friends.
But you don't even have to be like that. When I was in high school, I felt like a freaking outsider.
No!
And I was not gay. I felt like an outsider. Yes, a lot of teenagers feel that way. It's almost like the only people who could have any life experience, the only people who are human, the only people who can relate to anything are gay. Oh, Sam. This is something gay. Oh, this is you know, non-gay people have the exact same experiences. It's not just for gay people.
Hold on. Before Samuel jumps in here, he said,
"Welcome, Samuel."
He's like the juice.
Yeah. First of all, I'd like to say that I think that Kat just really has a hankering for a fish taco.
What? Do I even want to know at this point?
Damn.
Methinks thou dost protest too much.
I got news for you.
I was highlighting the chat, but trust me.
I'm kidding.
I am.
You know the rest.
No, because the frustrating thing is they talk about every one of these experiences. Like the only people capable of experiencing them are gay people. These are experiences everybody had. Everyone feels at some point like an outsider. This isn't just something to gay people. When I was a kid and I read Star Trek, the friendship between Spock and Kirk meant a lot to me because I didn't have a lot of friends. I wasn't gay.
No, they're gay.
Only
They're gay.
kid.
Well, Kat,
super uber gay.
Well, Kat, that is just because you don't understand that half the world is gay. More than half the world is gay. You didn't know.
It's actually about 2/3. We all have a latent gay sexual tendencies.
You didn't know this, right? Because this is what they.
This
is the agenda they're trying to push.
Everybody's a little gay now and then.
Oh my God!
And
go ahead,
Kat,
baby.
This is by design, by the architects of power, because if people are gender queer, gender neutral, asexual, whatever, guess what they're not doing? Reproducing.
Oh, just for the record,
Samuel,
real quick, I saw the end of Willow and wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Apparently you didn't watch my review of it then, huh?
No, I waited and dipping of the hand into the lovely looking
juice, the juice, the worm juice,
oh,
worm juice.
Call it what it is. It's semen.
It's fucking semen.
What? I didn't see it. What?
Just-
What? I
Don't,
didn't even
Sam,
Don't.
Sam.
Yeah. So
Daniel.
hey,
I set you up.
yeah. Thanks for all the jizz, I guess. But I had to jump in here when they mentioned Dracula and Bram Stoker and his latent homosexuality because of the time he grew up. And fuck these people. Okay, fuck them. Bram Stoker was a straight Irishman, right? He had a well-renowned friendship with the actor Henry Irving, who was the first person to play Dracula on stage. But they were not gay; they were friends. The things they're referring to in the book Dracula that they're saying are now gay allegory were not in fact gay allegory. They were allegory for sex, power, and rape, which was not allowed to be written about directly under the Victorian laws.
Oh no, you mean that the past had laws that maybe
Yeah.
don't necessarily equate to modern times?
You want gay shit from the Victorian era? Look up what the hell was it? The picture of Dorian Gray.
Right. Oh,
It's very gay.
Very.
I mean, the first 3 chapters are just a bunch of pretty dudes sitting around talking about how they're all pretty.
And also and if you want some really depraved stuff, you got the Marquis de Sade.
Yeah, that's a whole other level of kink. I mean, they named sadism after the guy.
Yes.
Yeah. He has a book called Justine that he wrote while he was in prison on like scraps of like whatever he could find, right? That's about a virtuous woman who keeps herself covered, stays away from men, manages to avoid being ravaged and raped many times throughout that book, only to be ultimately violated to death by a thunderbolt from God.
So you mean legit problems from
Oh yeah.
the actual past. Just despite the thunderbolt from God, unless she was struck by lightning. But hey, just for the record, by the way, I'm not saying women. I'm saying weirdo feminists. Things used to be a lot fucking tougher just 200 years ago.
Yeah.
For everybody. Yes,
Just
you guys had
100
less.
years ago. Just 100 years ago.
Just 100. Yeah, 100
You
years
couldn't
ago.
vote. You couldn't vote 100 years ago. A blip, which is a blip in the whole scope of things.
Also, at the same time, too, you know, the most murdered demographic on the planet would be men.
Yes,
by
not trans men, men.
Just men. By a statistic of over 70%. If you were murdered 100 years ago as a man, they would rarely find your killer. You know why? Because technology didn't exist.
Because Me Too, right?
Hashtag Me Too.
Because Jennifer Lawrence was not there to be the first.
Joker, you and I, I mean, all of us here on the panel, really, we're all old enough to remember. That's not hashtag Me Too. That's pound Me Too.
Yes.
Yeah, the pound sign. Please press the pound sign after the beep.
That makes so much more sense now.
Oh my God.
In the context of who it was about, Harvey was. Oh God.
You guys hadn't heard that before?
No.
I remember it was a pound sign, but no, I've never heard that.
No,
it's the guys at work.
That is glorious.
Given that whole movement was led by women who had made deals with the devil, in this case Harvey Weinstein, right, in order to kickstart their careers, it makes perfect sense that it would be pound Me Too.
Oh wow.
The lovely choice was pound.
Yeah.
Easy.
That is never gonna get. That is never gonna get.
Jesus.
Oh, that is gonna get used so many times now.
That was the quickest way to get kicked off Twitter 2 years ago, was to say pound Me Too.
I did not think of that.
Oh,
that is glorious. That is so brilliant.
That is glorious.
Samuel.
Oh, Samuel, you just made my
You made my
my week. That is just.
How long you got, dude? What's your time?
Not very, but yeah, I just wanted to come in and like defend my boy's honor. I'm a big fan of Bram Stoker.
Do you have maybe 10 to 20 minutes?
Yeah, I could probably spare that.
Okay, cool. Good, because no, you're not gonna go for cancer.
I'm
Have mercy on the man.
I'm
Come on.
right now.
Suck the cancer.
Samiel is on a time frame. You are not.
I'll be back. Don't worry.
Oh, you some bitch.
I'm so days like this make me wish I smoked now. Thank you for that.
Oh, in the military, you actually got extra breaks if you smoked. To be like, smoke them if you got them, and it's like, the fuck, man, I'll smoke. Like, can I take a break? And it's like, rarely the answer was no. Michelle says, Ryan, thank you for echoing my feelings about feminists. I get shit on my Facebook and Instagram and Twitter for talking about my family and that I am happy as a wife and a mother, and I get called weak. And no, that's not weak. These people are just parasites. Can't stand on my 2 feet without my husband. These jackasses don't understand the dynamic of a family anymore, because apparently it's strong and empowering to be apparently,
dude,
49 years. What?
Michelle just reminded me of something. I recently rewatched that short.
God damn it, George, come back to Star Wars. Fucking Christ, pissing me off.
I just rewatched that short that Melanie Mack put out where she was eating the stick of butter, and she was talking about how we're encouraging all of these mental illnesses like, you know, bipolar disorder, ADHD, feminism. I didn't catch that the first time I saw it, so I saw it again this morning. I was just like, she just called feminism a mental illness.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree.
Yes.
It is a mental disorder. It is destroying everything at this point.
Just slightly. Are you guys ready for some Velma?
Oh dear God, why do you hate me so much?
This is why you wanted me to stick around. I'm
No, you're not leaving.
He's feeling sick.
I
We're
might.
all feeling sick.
You're not leaving. You pussy. I won't come on the show tomorrow night.
You're getting extra blue raspberry for this tomorrow night. Just saying.
That's fine. Trust me, I watched both episodes.
My name is Velma Dinkley, and this is my origin story. Sure, normally origin stories are about tall, handsome guys struggling with the burden of being handed even more power. And if they are about girls, it's usually like, hey, what made this hot chick go crazy?
God, I already want to fucking string myself up.
I've decided to find
We're not done. This is just the intro. Sherry says that's not Velma. No, you're 1,000% right. And I actually hold on. I'll actually because you actually said that, you actually invited me to share this earlier, which I put on Twitter underneath somebody. So from Mary, at Comic Lover Mary, Velma by Art Germ. That's Velma, right? Velma. She's smart. She's secretly kind of sexy and beautiful.
Okay, she's got some killer sweater puppies.
No, and Velma always has too, right? Because even look, like this is what I post. I said, now that's Velma. She's supposed to be low key pretty as well as smart. And Linda Cardellini, who played Velma, she fucking killed it in the Scooby-Doo movies. You know why? Because she was low key sexy. This was brought out by the end of the second movie, an actual real fucking adaptation.
Linda Cardellini is also a better actress than Mindy Kaling.
Yeah, she's
flat out.
She's so hot, by the way.
I know she's hot, dude, but she's actually talented.
Yeah, no, I know. Why does Velma talk like Harley Quinn? Good question. Michelle says Velma is trash show. I won't watch it. I don't care to see it. You're not missing much. Trust me. I will not make I was gonna make a joke about making everybody on the panel watch it because I have to suffer too. Shadow says Ryan.
You waited? Great.
Daphne. No. We actually didn't wait, to be honest.
Oh, good.
Daphne or Velma from the Scooby-Doo movies? Velma.
Yeah,
kidding me?
You date
Scooby!
Velma, you bang Daphne.
Daphne, yes.
Yeah. You would knock Sarah Michelle Gellar in the rear end, but Velma, Linda Cardellini, you're taking
who
that
is
home
a
with mom.
Who is a Hawkeye's wife?
Yes, she was. So no, Joker. We actually did play part of this, but you're here for the next part.
Oh, great.
The bone-chilling event that drove me to assemble the greatest team of spooky mystery solvers ever. Yeah, it was me, not Fred and his weird sex fan.
Wait, what's with the Dinkley Jones? I thought her name was.
This is my story, told my way.
Oh, God.
And it starts with a murder, bitch.
What?
Oh, it starts with a murder, bitch.
Crystal COVID high?
Since when does Velma talk like that?
She doesn't.
Ever. I mean, she's
Cove.
she's intelligent, but she's not glib.
No.
Oh, this is super cute too.
This
school sucks.
That's Daphne, by the way.
Who is now Asian?
No.
Yes, she is.
Is she Asian? I thought they said.
Yeah. It's because of the way that Hanna-Barbera drew her eyelashes. They just assumed that was Asian coding.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to take this off the screen because it's gonna get gross.
What do you mean it's gonna get gross?
Oh no, it's gonna get gross. I'll let you listen to the audio. I
heard something about this. Yeah.
Remember, this is like 15, 16-year-old girls.
Okay, and keep this in mind. This is the star of this show. This is a self-insert.
Yeah, pretty much.
Loads of TV shows always have more gratuitous sex and nudity than the rest of the series.
Oh my God, I have. So true. That's how we learned what Rachel
Again.
That's how we learned what was?
Brosnahan's boobs.
Rachel Brosnahan's boobs? I don't know who that is. I don't know if that's like a made-up star. I don't really care. Sherry says, 8%. Shadow says, yeah, the cockroaches are fucking. Michelle says, did she just put down Freddie and Daphne in the same breath? Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah. From what I understand, they spend the entire show shitting on Fred because he's the only one of them left who's white.
Yep.
Right.
And straight.
And because of his privilege, and he's been coddled all his life, he has a small dick.
Yep. And he's also an idiot.
Yep.
Which is stupid because if you watch the old Scooby-Doo shows, which I had to because my kid fucking loves that stuff, Fred is a mechanical genius.
Yeah.
Oh, and Scooby-Doo isn't in this.
Nope.
There's no sign of any kind of a dog. They do mention Don Cheadle's butt though. Zeron, what's up, Zeron? You're here for the best part.
Run, Zeron, run!
Well, I for one think it's lame.
Agree. So lame.
Okay,
I think this is lame too.
I think this just a brief glimpse because this is.
Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, see, this is no, and this is
so
fetishizing children. Fetishizing children.
I don't want to hear another word from a single leftist about Mary Jane Watson. Not fucking one. Because at least she's a goddamn adult who's married.
Sherry says Freddie and Shaggy are each 17 years old. Daphne is 16 and Velma's 15. Ew, yeah. Shadow says, okay, Ryan, that's good. He's not this given. Zeron says, no, I lasted 3 minutes on that garbage show. Well, unfortunately, I watched way too much more.
There's a joke there, but I'm not going to make it.
Yeah. Let's finish the lovely audio conversation.
Roma, what's up, dude?
Oh, I actually kind of love it. Sex sells, and in today's overcrowded market, you need a hook.
The only hook a good show ever needs is good storytelling.
Then why was your favorite part of the Riverdale pilot when Betty and Veronica kissed?
Well, because I was instantly called out as tired in the scene.
No, it's because it was hot.
You could have it both ways.
No, you.
Oh, they're fighting, by the way. Just so anybody like.
Jesus Christ, dude! Really?
Yeah. What's up? Shadow says, "Run, Broba." Yeah, it's frightening. My 15-year-old still acts like a child. Yeah, because they're a child. Michelle says, "This is not empowering. This is social justice, LGBTQ propaganda." Oh, it's so terrible. We're not done.
Can't just admit we are all secretly perverts.
We're all secretly perverts.
That's a little the meta coming from Hollywood.
I think secretly is a bit of a stretch.
Right?
Are we listening to Velma? I'm out. Yeah. Trust me, the show's a little out about its intentions too. I will skip forward.
Because he hates us.
No, I'll skip forward because I don't want to punish you guys too much. So, a secret masked figure shows up.
Jesus, or a professional boxer. Why can't it ever go the other way, right?
Yes. I wasn't expecting such an enlightened answer from such
A bitch.
Velma? What the hell? You almost killed me.
Guess.
So apparently Velma almost killed Daphne because they're former BFFs, but they had a giant falling out because now Daphne is a super bitch in high school.
See, here's the thing. In the old Scooby-Doo show, there were 4 people with a Malamute or whatever the fuck it was traveling around in a van, right? And they were going around to different places around the country and solving mysteries. What about that says that they're kids?
Right. Because the bad guy at the end. I would have gotten away if it weren't for you meddling kids and your stupid dog.
I mean, kids isn't young people yet, but they're at least old enough to fucking drive around the country unsupervised, which would put them at least at 18, probably 19 or 20.
Yeah, I would say they're so Velma would be the youngest, probably around the age of like maybe 19. And then of course, well, she'd have to be an adult because they're not in school. So even to like
you can
that is
high school at 17.
Zeron, you're right. This is considered this is for adults, but they don't advertise that.
See, Zeron, that's the problem. It's there's scenes with underage girls showering together that aren't that fucking censored for adults.
Yeah. And that's also at the same time, it's like this is intended for adults about underage teenagers, about teenagers that are grotesquely over sexualized for adults. It's like a hodgepodge of stupidity.
It's
fetishized. Yeah. It's literally, so
maps.
Maps.
This is what this is.
I thought about this earlier when I was watching it. You know how they said that that Star Wars, it's not for adults, it's space wizards. Why are you guys so mad? Who the fuck is this for? It's not for goddamn kids. Who is this for? Idiots.
This is to push a message. This is done to normalize fantasizing over children.
Yeah.
Horny. Brenda, wait, did you climb in my locker to prove how skinny you are again? Ugh, we get it.
Okay, look at okay. What? Daphne's, for all intents and purposes, covered. She's naked.
Mm-hmm.
What the fucking hell is this trash?
Samuel, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can. Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
No, you're good, dude.
What is this garbage?
Sorry, I'm subject.
These people are perverts.
Yeah,
Sam,
they're disgusting.
Sam, would you like to elaborate ever so slightly on the larger plan of all of this? On who it all goes back to?
If Ryan's cool with it.
No, go ahead, dude. Go ahead. Yeah, no.
Okay, so this whole thing, all of this stuff, the push to turn kids gay, which by the way, this bugs me about this too. So from the same people who are spending all this time recruiting with their little drag shows and their little pride parades and shit, The same people who are saying that being gay is something you're born and it's an immutable characteristic, which, by the way, ergo would make being straight also an immutable characteristic. Why are they spending all this time and money on recruitment drives? They don't believe a fucking word they're saying.
No.
You know, first of all, and secondly, the whole thing is it all comes back to depopulation and reducing breeding. It's long-term plan kind of thing. I mean, there are things they're doing obviously to speed things up, myocarditis, but yeah, it's they need a small manageable population to control. Say 500 million people, which means they have to remove 7.5 billion people at minimum.
Oh, I talked about
society cannot function with that few a number of people.
It can with a single overlord.
Just real quick, I did cover when Nadine and I were doing our last Thursday stream. Bill Gates wants to vaccinate your farm animals like cows for better genetics.
Wait.
Yeah, better genetics meaning less food.
No, but there's one other thing about this. Okay, if
Maybe a little something else.
No, but okay, let's go with that. All right, you have where is this primarily spreading? The United States and Western Europe.
It's
right?
all over the world, dear. It's all over the world.
The
They're not
entire
raising kids in the Middle East.
But they're doing it all over the Western world. This also includes Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, certain other countries. Canada obviously is a huge testing ground for them. The UK, most of the rest of Europe, and it all comes back to Germany.
No, but they're wiping out the West then. Because
no, they're not wiping us out. They're breaking us down because we are all that stands between them and fucking control. Once we go, the rest of the world will fall in line.
No. I like what the podcast of the Lotus Eater said, where what's his name, Carl Benjamin. He's like, if it comes down to it, I found this hilarious because I love podcasts of the Lotus Eaters, but they're not big fans of Muslims. And Carl Benjamin was like, if it comes down to the wokey versus the Muslims, it's like I'm siding with the Muslims. I mean, when it comes down to it, the Muslims, you are not going to convert the Middle East to this nonsense.
Kat, I agree with you to a point. Here's the thing. The wokey are not who's in charge. They are the brown coats. They are the foot soldiers. They do not know all the details of the plan.
Right.
When it comes down to it, eventually the people in charge are going to get rid of them too, because you can't have a bunch of reactionary revolutionaries running around if you're trying to establish a real regime. And secondly, they know that about the Muslims. So what's going to happen once they establish enough control over enough of the world is they are going to turn their NATO guns on the Middle East, and they are going to wipe the Muslims out.
Oh, just for the record, I would did anybody happen to see Klaus Schwab's new little video about the next pandemic will be a cyber attack?
Yeah, I saw it come up, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh yeah, he said it'll make the Coof pandemic look like a minor speed bump or something like that. It's like he's literally he's like what would you do if the entire power grid went down? No hospitals, no emergency services, no food. And it's like, what the hell is your problem?
It sounds like the Purge.
So, but long story short, the gayifying of the West serves two purposes. One, the breakdown of the foundations of Western and functioning Western society, the family unit, and number two, it helps produce population.
Yep.
And also at the same time, there's one last country standing in the way. Ding, 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 ding. The United States. You know why? Because the United States, the civilian population is literally a standing army, larger than any on Earth.
We are the domino that needs to fall.
We are the domino that has to fall.
We can't.
There are more guns in the United States than there are by 100 million than there are citizens.
And that is the only reason we haven't yet.
Yep.
We can't stop fighting back.
Nope.
If we don't, then we're going to end up with trans, gay, sterile children and no future.
If we don't fight back, you will own nothing, but you'll be happy. And you will live in pods, and you will eat the bugs.
And if you don't, you'll be shipped off to a very lovely place.
Which, oh, by the way,
or drug from your house in the street, just for the record. Sorry.
So I
sorry
was
to all Juice out there.
So there was as I know, one of the topics is Disney. Not to sidetrack, but
well, I tag Disney because Marvel, but yeah, Disney on top of the heap.
Well, Disney is in 2 months has a new chairman of the board.
Oh God.
Ooh.
His name is Mark. His name is Mark Parker. He has been a Disney board member since 2016, and he's the outgoing CEO and chairman for Nike.
Oh Jesus.
That's interesting. Hold on.
I mean, Nike, we all know where their products made, right?
Yeah, Nike have the slave labor sneakers and the just do it and get AIDS attitude.
Yeah, but one thing
the guy who also championed that Colin Kaepernick ad campaign, which I was listening to a stream, and since it's me, yep, this guy has said when talking about Nike's relationship to China, has said Nike is and always has been a company of China and for China. Disney wants to get back in bed with China because they have to. They have to, because they are not getting, because the Marvel for the last 2 years has not been shown in China.
Yep.
Disney has two theme parks, Shanghai and Hong Kong. Both of them can be taken away on a whim.
Mm-hmm.
On a whim. Disney owns jack shit there.
Nope.
And if you do business in China, much like nowadays here, you have got the Office of DEI or ESG. You have an office of the Chinese Communist Party, making you a de facto member of the Chinese Communist Party. And if you look on Google Earth, look up Hong Kong Disneyland, right to the right of it, there's 4 plots of land that are called the Penny Banks Isolation Camps, phase 1, 2, 3, and 4. Disney has camps where you concentrate on their property.
Well, of course they do. Why would they not? Why the fuck would they not?
And by the way, the outgoing CEO, Susan Arnold, is a member of the LGBTQ plus.
Yeah, but that's the outgoing one.
Right. But so you're going to get rid of a LGBT woman because that's so progressive and so inclusive and diversity, to bring in a cis white male because he's cozy with the government of China.
You know what? Syphilis for everybody, right in the eyes.
No, but my question is, all right, so basically we're going from.
So wait, hold on. Someone just asked. So Nike and Disney openly supports Chinese Communist Party. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Without question.
Not even close. And in the live action Mulan film that was filmed on mainland China.
Just for the record, when the fuck did Mulan come out again? How long ago?
2 years ago. Yeah, I
2020, right?
Yeah, it feels longer though.
Yeah,
they thanked the province of China where there is another deep thinking camp there
of the rehabilitation.
Of the Uyghur, the Muslims. The only reason it's Muslims because there's no religion in China. But
those particular Muslims also belong to a genetic subset that is frowned upon by the ruling class of Chinese at the moment. And the only reason that they haven't been wiped out and are still alive, unlike Falun Gong, is because they're being used to, work until they can be harvested for halal organs, which are then sold to the Saudis.
Hey!
Are you?
Chinese organs?
That is
organ
true. That's true.
No, I know it is. I'm
They
trying
are
to be
hard.
facetious.
They keep it to sell to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Yeah. They render the meant basically.
Do you think the Saudi prince wants infidel organs? I mean, you know what kind of crap I eat? He wouldn't take my organs. I'm full of bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
They take the women and the children as like Samuel's having connection issues, so they take the women and the children as forced labor. I don't as I just said,
stupid button.
Well, look, it's fine. You're at work, right? So we'll give you a little benefit of the doubt. They take the women and the children is forced labor, and they also they sterilize the men as easy workers but also not to reproduce.
Well, they would need to reproduce because eventually you're going to run out of
people.
The money.
No, they've got peasants for that. They will. There's always a replacement. As soon as they're out of these guys, they'll move on to another group.
Okay.
This is weird. It kind of sounds like a.
So basically, DIE and the ESG are the Chinese Communist Party's version in the West. When it comes down to it.
Well, it's actually something that's around the world, but what's going on in China is it's weird because I've heard it before in the United States in the 1910s, also in Germany in the 19. It's called the Spinal Solution.
The Spinal Solution.
The Spinal Solution. It's called eugenics, and quite frankly, unfortunately, American scientists started it, and there was a certain individual who he was against. The juice, he didn't like it because it came in apple and maybe orange, but maybe
grapefruit. That's what did it.
Yeah.
let me put it this way, Kat. So in the Wrath of Khan, when they talk about the reason that Khan and his friends are not only criminals themselves, but actually the product of things that are very much against the law in that time.
Yeah.
This is why. This is why they're illegal in the future. It's because of what it took to make them.
Mm-hmm.
Look, this is disheartening because I never thought I would see the day where people are saying, drag queen is okay for children.
I have Zeron.
I never thought I'd see the day where parents are literally turning their children over to groomers and just the whole thing. And it's happened. Like whenever I heard like Alex Jones going on about the maps, I was like, yeah, come on. Who finds children appealing? That's disgusting. I mean, that's so disgusting. That's like saying, I enjoy eating poop. It's going to be a trend. But I thought that was an exception. I thought that was a bunch of
sweetie.
No, I thought because come on, this is something that is so disgusting and deplorable to me. It's like saying, hey, in 10 years, you're gonna find out that everybody secretly eats cat poop. You know that stuff you scoop out of your cat's litter box? Yeah, people eat that for fun because that is such a disgusting thing that the idea that a lot of people would be into it just blew my mind. Now you literally have parents
better than beef
having with their children 2, 3, 4-year-olds giving money to drag. So it's like
sweetie,
how did we go to that? We have parents bragging about cutting their boys.
Sweetie, that's mild compared to parents giving their children over to Hollywood.
Yeah.
And even so, it all comes down to the same thing. It's like you hand Eventually, they'll ask you to hand your kids over to the state in the same way that kids were handed over to the Hitlerjugend.
Yeah, but at least in a degree, I mean, don't get me wrong, Hollywood is awful, but I can at least understand if it's a poor parent or someone who's even middle class who's like, yeah, they're going to make a ton of money and they may not be aware of what's going on. A lot of people don't know what's going on in Hollywood, at least like 5-10 years ago. They probably didn't know as much about what was going on.
Oh,
So
they knew. They knew.
But,
Gary Coleman, the Coreys.
no, but what I'm saying is let's say 10 years ago, they came to my family and said, yeah, your brother's cute. He can be a star. My family wouldn't have known. They wouldn't have known that they would be doing such horrible things. They would think he would be acting in movies. When you have parents going, yeah, I'm giving my kid Lupron and I'm going to get his whatever cut off and I want my daughter's chest cut off, and they are boasting about it. I never thought I'd see the day where parents are proud of mutilating their children. So now you're telling me where I never even thought that was conceivable. We don't have a chance because parents are literally turning their children over, the thing that you should be protecting. My parents, I'm not a child anymore, but if someone were to come to my father isn't a kid, my father isn't young, but I can tell you my dad would fight to defend me. My brothers, any one of you guys thinking that, my brothers would come and kick all of your butts if anybody did anything to me.
Cat.
I mean, this is my parents are turning their children over to me, are bragging about mutilating their children. So what chance do we have to fight this?
You want me to lie to you?
Through basically through alternate media outlets like us. Also R2. Hell, buddy. Hitler, I did not know this was the topic. No, it didn't start out as the topic, but
just kind of derailed and went.
The topic became the
objectification of children.
Final solution coming into the Fourth Reich. And the fact that there's a reason that the world is on the verge of destabilization.
We're in clown world.
We are in clown world. That's right. Because Kat, quite frankly, no, you would not be included in Zen New World because you're too outspoken.
And you're not part of the cult.
You need to kneel before Zod, so to speak.
Try it. I've made it pretty clear. Absolutely. People are like, what if somebody came up to you with a gun and said, take your hijab off? I'd take it. I don't care. You could put me in the I am no. So yeah, you tell me to kneel before Zod. My response is a middle finger to tell you to kiss my ass.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
I mean, it might depend on which Zod we're talking about. I mean, Terrence Stamp later became the voice of Kal-El's dad. So I might be like, you know what? Okay, you're cool.
I mean, just for the record, the M249 SAW is a beautiful weapon.
Ooh, I want one.
Shout out to F&N, which is one of my favorite gun manufacturers. I have one. It's great. And they
learn how.
Well, you have to move out of that communist shithole.
Yeah. You've got open invitations in a bunch of different states to come to come learn and practice shooting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you.
Also, though, I would recommend a backup because you know what my hand axe doesn't do? Run out of bullets.
Oh well, I've already showed this off multiple times. I carry it in my backpack all the time. It's hidden in the back pocket.
No, that's
not even close.
Spock.
Yeah, but it's better than nothing. I have
No. Not you, Kat. We were talking about this.
Yeah.
Sorry. No,
Spock.
He's a lackey. The Fourth Reich is the WEF. It's run by a man named Klaus Schwab, or as I call him, Darth Schwab, a man who has roots in the Third Reich, a man who has people the likes of Bill Gates, King Charles, Justin Trudeau, George Soros, all answer to this man. Hell, even what's her name, Ardern down in New Zealand answers to him and licks his boots. Pretty much every country in the Western world has people in key positions that answer to him. including California, by the way. Gavin Newsom is one of them.
No, very very nice collapsible baton.
So is McCarthy.
Huh?
Hit the button again.
Oh, no, you
have to.
snap,
Okay.
and it-
No, I know you have a more traditional one. There's some that are like spring loaded. That
I'm
are
gonna
little...
look into getting at least another one.
Spring-loaded ones are illegal in like 17 states.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ironically,
what?
That like spring-loaded.
Yeah. No,
there's in your hand. Just pop it.
Well, it's similar to her collapsible baton. It's collapsible, but you have a spring and it pops out, kind of like So instead of doing that, but she has a more law enforcement from the last probably 20 years ish kind of style. Holy shit, the chat's going wild.
Sorry, guys.
Revenge says, "Hey, children in the North Germany, way back when they're still diverse. There are mercies so that parents in the worst.
Volkswagen.
No, but the thing is, let me just say something to that.
Klaus Kinski.
Let me just say something to what he said about that children would sell out their parents. Yes, I mean, it's disgusting that children would sell out their own parents, but children can be, resentful, disrespectful. They're kids. They don't understand. What we have in our society are parents selling out their children. And that is disgusting and obscene. Parents, no matter how much your child.
Okay, now, Kat, yes, we have that. But if you look at certain demographics, it's more prevalent in white suburbia.
Yep.
Wine.
Is it wine, moms?
Okay, if you were to go to, if some Hollywood person, whatever, was going out into the ghetto of Compton or South LA, and you went to the Hispanic roots area there, and you said, we're gonna take your children, and we're gonna do this, and this to them, you're gonna have some angry Hispanics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I mean, like I said, I'm a grown adult. My dad still would defend me regardless.
Right. Yeah, well, and Hispanic culture typically is very religious and very family oriented. You fuck with their families, you are going to have a world of hurt on your hands, and rightly so.
Right, and and the same as if you go into a predominantly black area too. You're going to get some very angry parents.
Which is why they are trying to come at them through the schools and through the television programs and all of that. Because if they can turn the kids without involving the parents, they don't, then the next generation will be that much easier, kind of thing. It's something I think I mentioned in chat earlier. But is it just me, or does that rainbow flag, spread like HIV?
I saw that comment, and
now
it's getting also a lot more convoluted for the record.
And this has been, it was a horrible. It was
Shadows out. Good night, buddy. See you. Appreciate you coming by.
Yeah, see you later, man.
And it was a pain to go through, but those lockdowns, the silver lining is this: when remote learning, where parents got to hear what was being taught to their children, what was being shoved into their kids' brains. And a lot of parents woke up and were like, what the hell is this?
Oh, I would just like to go into this. I
there's a whole documentary on YouTube about it. I would recommend it.
Hitler Youth, South America. Hitler Youth camps in America, 1935 to 1941, Renegade Tribune. How Hitler Youth turned into a generation of kids into Nazis. CIA suspected Adolf. Well, I'll say Nazis. Fuck them. We're not monetized. But yeah, I'm maybe once we get there, we'll talk about it. Suspected Adolf Hitler was alive in Cumberland until at least the blank. March 20th. Did Hitler escape to South America and die old? Hit your youth in America?
Part two.
You know, we could always call them what they are: the National Socialistische Arbeiter Party.
Right. Which again, another great video from Razorfest. The socialism of German of the National Socialist Party.
Okay, I have a crazy theory, and probably wrong, but could the early precursor of the WAEF, could Hitler have been actually a pawn, sort of like working under, and actually, in fact, have been part of the earlier version of the WEF where they were having him, where they were trying to do this before with him?
I have a theory about
the World Economic Forum is based off the literal Third Reich, because it's what Hitler was trying to do through might and force. However, Klaus Schwab, his father, was a prominent, not you couldn't be like a Nazi party member just because you're like, oh well, I live in Germany, I go, that's not how it works. To be a prominent Nazi party member, you had to have wealth, influence, and you had to support the party and the movement. Klaus Schwab's dad was a prominent military Nazi member. George Soros was a prominent informant for the Nazis.
And member of the Hitlerjugend.
And a member of the Hitlerjugend. And who pointed out Jews to be put in the street.
And let's also not forget that all the ists, that the isms, you've got fascism, which did not start in Germany, it started in Italy. Yep. Hitler made Stalin. Stalin made Mao. It just progresses, and it gets worse and worse.
Yeah, and
worse.
Mao made people like Pol Pot and Kim Jong-un's grandfather. What the fuck? He's I don't remember his name, but it just progresses until it comes crashing down, which it will eventually. But I think Ryan's right. Schwab, what he did was he took the model of the Third Reich under Hitler, but he modified it to use economics as a weapon, as opposed to, say, full-on military force, because it's been more effective. It's working.
And culture.
Yes.
The European Union was the dry run.
That's what Hitler was trying to do when he took over Europe. Open borders controlled by literally one single governing entity. Michelle says, wasn't the church at the time backing Hitler? Yes, the Catholic Church did help the Nazis escape through the rat lines. You know why? Because communists don't,
they hate religion.
They hate religion, but the Jew haters, they support, and it's okay to have Catholicism.
Well,
so who do you pick? Do you pick the communists that want to destroy the church, or do you pick one who maybe just kill 6 million Jews?
There's a little contrary to that, because Stalin didn't mind Jews in the Russia.
No, but he didn't. The race of people.
He didn't mind Jews in Russia. There were a number of Jews who were ethnically Russian. He did not have a problem with Jews. What he had was a treaty with Nazi Germany, who did have a problem with it. And so part of the extermination of Jews and the purges that happened with Jews specifically in Russia. Now, obviously, Stalin purged pretty much anybody who looked at him funny, but he went after those Jews as part of his agreement with Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't actually care about that. Like, you guys saw The Man in the High Castle, right?
Yes.
Okay. First 2 seasons.
So in the beginning, when the Japanese guys say when they catch Frank and do what they do with his sister and his her children, right? It's very, very clear that the Japanese, the Kempeitai, do not actually care about Jews, but it is part of their non-aggression agreement with the Nazis who rule the other side of the country.
However, the Roman Catholic Church actively helped usher fleeing members, high-ranking members of the Nazi Party out of Europe to
Yeah.
South America. It is.
Yes,
It,
if
it, it,
Mengele survived.
yes, it is documented. The rat lines are real, and many Nazi party members, high ranking. I'm not talking about foot soldiers, dude. I'm not talking about lieutenants. I'm talking about garrison commanders. I'm talking about brigade commanders. You're talking about high ranking dudes that had influence, and quite frankly, Martin Bormann, who was supposedly killed outside of the bunker, the Führer bunker. No, he escaped literally to South America.
No, I mean the doctor, the angel of death himself.
Yes,
that guy is. That guy is horrific.
Joseph.
And he survived.
Joseph Mengele escaped to where? South America.
Without whom and whose experiments, by the way, and this is an awful fact, but it is a fact, we would be nowhere near as advanced medically as we are today.
1000%. 1000%. And as gross as that is, it's 100% right.
Unfortunately, in a lot of cases with science, real progress comes with lack of ethics.
Yep, it really does. Nobody knew how the human body worked until Joseph Mengele decided that he was going to, unfortunately, help mass genocide 6 million Jewish people.
Well, during the Age of Enlightenment, there was plenty of figuring out like anatomy and that sort of thing, but they didn't work on living people. So they didn't fully understand what everything did. Whereas Mengele and his cronies didn't have any problem with living people being their test subjects.
No, because they worked without impunity. And I'm not going to say the United States is probably the shining example, because trust me, the Tuskegee experiments were literally a thing, and that's a black eye on the state of America, but it's also something that is left over from a eugenics idea that did orchestrate the Holocaust. Look up eugenics. The history of eugenics means the strong are bred to survive and the weak are sacrificed for the better good. That kind of sounds a little bit like things in this world, right?
It absolutely does. I got to bounce.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you bounce. Plug what you got going on. I'll also add all your information to the edited version down below. So what's up next for you?
So last night had a pretty good conversation on Abyssal Musings. We had the Exiled Lioness on. Go watch that. There's plenty of information there about what's been going on with her channel. I'm not going to get into it right here, but we probably will talk about it again tomorrow on SITV with Kat and whoever else wants to show up. And
I'm not invited, huh? Wow.
Are you not a whoever?
I'm the fucking with you, dude. Sorry.
Like I said, extra blue raspberry for you.
he's like, you bitch.
Yeah. So there's that, and actually, Ryan, one of these days offline, I want to run this theory I have about that period in time in the early 20th century.
Okay.
Okay, can I hear this too? I'm curious.
Yeah, absolutely. I just, this is not something that I want to say on your channel, because I'm pretty sure it'll get you in trouble. So it's better if we talk about it offline.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Wait, is that a ducky?
Nope. This is a baby chicken.
Oh! He's so cute.
He's so little and
she.
tiny.
This is a she.
Hi,
So definitely not a little cock then.
No, definitely not. So yeah, we have where I live, we have some chickens, because eggs are expensive, but the ladies are getting older. So today we got like a dozen babies, and so I got to name 2 of them, and this is the one of them. This is Ahsoka.
Oh. All right. Wow. I sound super gay, but I don't care.
That's so cute.
And then there's another one, and then there's another one It's an all black little Bard Rock that I got to name as well, and that one is the Wednesday.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Very nice. Samuel, your information is added to the description, and I will change the thumbnail after the fact.
Ahsoka.
Cool beans. And I will catch y'all tomorrow on SITV. Have a great night.
All right, man. We'll see you.
Good night.
Cheers.
Oh, and Rose killed Jack.
Yes.
You fucking bitch. Fucking leaving like a bitch.
No, well, I mean,
Can you make hey Ryan? Can
Yes.
you enlarge the screen a little bit just so I can show the?
Absolutely.
There she is.
She's so cute. Oh, I literally want a farm for the same reason, but not just because of cute, but because practicality. But yeah, it's so cute.
Little
She's
Ahsoka.
she's like a little cheap.
Aw.
Hold on.
I gotta take this jacket off.
Oh, Tom, I think showed.
Yeah, is Jamie going to eat it? Oh, she's so cute.
Baby
Eggs are spent. Yeah, they're killer. Tom, the Rogue Attraction. Hey, oh look, it's food. Congratulations to Tom, the Rogue Attraction. He got monetized.
Awesome.
We are going to get we're gonna get Joker there too. We're gonna work on that. Zeron says awesome. Revenge says damn it, JT, no fair. Bro, but if that's her name, then she should. Whoa. Sure. Michelle says, Ryan, I'm glad to meet you. It was great to meet you too. If you have to bounce, I understand.
Hey,
Tom,
that is rude. This is a chicken, not a rooster. Don't listen to them, Ahsoka.
well, Tom is officially a part of Geeks and Gamers, so of course he's bigoted, and he's he's somebody who is an alt-right troll, and he hates everything, including the thing. She says, "No, I'm not leaving." Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I'll be right back.
Boba Fett, no bueno.
No, but I mean, we in a way cover the topic because we basically went. I mean, basically every single one of these shows is the exact same thing. Same thing. Just in different form.
Oh, and trust me, we covered the show pretty damn good, but there's literally one thing left that I do want to.
God,
am
I gonna have nightmares from this?
No, you're not gonna have nightmare. Oh, just by the way, the Velma show, where the monsters come in because she's solving mysteries. It's because she feels guilty for her mom's death. Who apparently she went for groceries supposedly years ago and never came back, but they found her car, they found her glasses. That's where Velma wears her glasses from. The glasses were her mother's. She puts on her mother's glasses after not needing glasses. I don't understand how that works, but the present Velma felt bad about solving mysteries as a kid, and she found the Christmas present, so she cried. She was upset. Her mom went to go get her another present and try to come back, but that's when her mom's car was found with the present still in it, wrapped with Velma's name on it, and her glasses in the front seat of the van. Her mom has never been found, and it's been, I don't know, 10 years or whatever.
So she's with her dad.
So she's with her dad. And the reason that Velma has all this guilt is
Wednesday. Hi, Wednesday.
It's so cute.
So cute.
You son of a bitch. I'm jealous. I'm actually jealous.
I want chickens too, but my town is like one of those ridiculous towns that.
That's okay. I'm moving back to Colorado. I can get me some fucking chickens.
Can you hear her?
Yeah, we can hear her. She's cute. Oh, you got headphones. She can't hear me. Zeron says so adorable. Bro, that's Ahsoka. Get it right, you bigot. That was from earlier. No, this is 10 times better. You know what? The hell with the rest of Velma. I don't fucking care.
Right.
we We got Ahsoka. We got Wednesday. We got baby chickens are cheaping. Fuck
Got
this.
Robot. This thing is nice, by the way. This thing is really nice. I thought when I got it, when I ordered it, I mean, it was $100, but still, given how expensive things are, I thought it would be made out of like cheap. This thing is thick, surprisingly thick, and like my father, when he saw it, he didn't notice the Ravenclaw badge at first. He's like, "This is nice enough. I'd wear it to the mosque." I'm like, "Yeah, but it kind of, you really don't want to."
Can you do that again, just a little bit, but kind of just a little. No, you gotta open it up. Nope, that's not it. I need you to kind of take it off like you're she's like, I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. I'm a Hogwarts student here. I gotta show some, I gotta show off the Ravenclaw.
I kid. All right.
Mexicans is asking where I got it from. I got it from. This is actually officially licensed merch because I knew it would cause the SJW Wokes to cry more. So I got it from So there are two places you get it. The Universal website. It's actually $130, and you don't get the free personalization.
Perfect.
HarryPotterShop.com. It's $100, so it's cheaper. It's the same one. I mean, there's a price tag on this thing from Universal that says Wizarding World, but it's weird. There's like the Universal website, you could buy Harry Potter merch, and it's $130 and no free personalization. But HarryPotterShop.com is $100. I didn't put my name on it because honestly, I don't know. I like it the way it is.
Oh, they don't have their names on it in the movie.
Yeah,
right?
They don't have their names on it anyway.
I don't remember that. Well, we're gonna take the chat here. Zeron says, is it wrong to like the goose step marching style? In a sense, no, because it's kind of nonsensical if you're coming at it from a marching style. Michelle says, Ryan, would you mind helping me get my new readers to my Facebook and Twitter for my poetry? You should also try Substack. Email me at legiongames2076.
You can publish, and you can also self publish your book on Amazon as well.
That's true. Also, if you follow me at my second Twitter, LG 2076 News, that's where you can find me, because unfortunately, due to a stupid dispute under the former Twitter regime, I got banned again for ban evasion, even though I appealed my former ban and they reinstated the Twitter, but then it got banned again. So I think that's just a glitch. Revenge. I'm Ravenclaw all the way.
Ravenclaw.
Zero says my coronation arm uses the goose stepping style.
Hey, do whatever you want. It's fiction.
Hey, so Cat.
Yes.
Serves the corpus and does not love Rings of Power tonight.
No.
What's going on next for you?
Well, first off, I'm definitely going to be getting a Hogwarts jacket after I was called disgusting for buying this. So, gonna find the guy who called me that and pointed out. Tomorrow I'm going to be live streaming. Actually, Alexia wasn't here today, but a guy I work with, he plays Warframe and he wants to go through something. So I'm probably going to be playing Warframe tomorrow. I'm on Screaming Into the Void tomorrow with Samiel the Infamous. And then on Sunday, me and Muggsykins are going to be playing Final Fantasy 14, which is pretty cool. So looking forward to that. And then I'm trying to live stream more during the week, but it's difficult. And then on Thursday, me and Shadow have Merry Madness. It's going to be on his channel this week, so he can have fun keeping up with the chat.
Also, again, Kat was on Nina Infinity's channel on Breaking the Narrative on Wednesday night. So check that out if you have not. Also, my esteemed go ahead.
Why don't you leave the link to that stream in the description as well?
I will actually do that. Thank you. And my esteemed co-host on many shows. What do you and I have coming up?
Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going back to the world of Westeros, Game of Thrones, Season 1, Episode 9. It's a long time coming for 9. It's been two weeks, but we're going to get back in the swing.
Do we want to dual
9 and 10?
episode? Do we want to do 9 and 10? I
Might as
can
well.
leave. Okay.
Might as
Yeah, we
well.
can do that. I'm all for it. Since
Yeah.
I was sick of the fucking dog.
Zarin, who Nina Infinity? Oh, she is an amazing channel.
Oh yeah, no, she does a great job. She is also of the Arab area. She's Iranian, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Iranian.
Which
And
cool.
she also has no fucks to give. And that's why we like her.
That's why I love her. I love
Yeah,
her.
and I would actually love to see a show with you guys too in the future, because two women from the same region who are supposed to be silent by today's standards, not being silent.
Oh hell no! But you were telling me.
I don't even think her husband can tell her to be quiet.
Oh, she's Persian. Okay. Are you
Well,
still...
no, Iranian is Persian. She's Iranian.
Okay, well that's fair. I remember her saying she grew up in Iran, and then moved to Canada, and then moved to Mexico, and
Yeah.
she's like, I'm never going back to Canada. Mexicans. Yes, I watched the stream with Nina and Kat. Yes, I will include that in the description. So,
as far as me, is that what you were asking? So I just dropped my season review of The Willow, which I didn't think it could get much worse than that and She-Hulk, but apparently I'm wrong. Thank you, Hollywood. You just keep making it worse. And then Monday I will have for the third week in a row, starting the week off with last week's news now, where you get some pop culture stories that if you were just going about your week, you might have missed. So,
which, trust me, this week secretly had quite a bit to give.
Yes, and then I will probably also be doing another review of a film I saw this yesterday. I actually enjoyed it. I watched it twice in the same day. That will be The Menu.
Yes, and I have not seen that. So you said it was good. I'll watch it.
HBO Max.
Finally, thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to everybody that was watching. We bounced around from crazy shit to
crazier shit.
To crazier shit, because quite frankly, Hollywood and the weirdos that run our world just can't help themselves. Anybody on the panel, once I start the outro, you don't have to stay. And we'll talk to you all again real soon. As I said, as Joker said, we'll be here Friday night for House of the. I'm sorry, fuck the one house. Yeah. What? I'm so fucked up. I'm still screwed up. You know what? Just good night. See you guys.
Toodles.
Maybe I am insane. Too hot to handle and too cold to hold. See this? Right there in the mouth! Macho Man Randy Savage of the Ultimate Warrior and the forces of Hulkamania. And I have seen great strides before. Together at SummerSlam. What you gonna do when Hulkamania and the Ultimate Warrior?
I'm getting your foot off my shoulder. Well, there you have it. I still haven't found
Yes, champion. Don't worry, I'm a fan of white.
Because comparatively speaking to the Macho Man Randy Savage, you are nothing but garbage. Nothing but garbage, Diana. Yeah.